What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're gonna do a project while my son is sleeping, napping. We're gonna fix this. For a long time, I got this table over here that we got for like almost free. It's just been sitting here. This works fine, and it's been working fine for a while since I've been using it. But now that I actually have some inventory for some of the stuff I sell on Etsy, I can dismantle them and rearrange this thing. And since I already know I want to keep this here, I know that I want to keep this here, but I want a little bit more space on this end. So what we're going to do is we're going to build some shelves and we're going to stack these on top of each other. Basically down this line, we're actually going to push this setup a little bit closer to the wall, but probably like 12 inches. Yes, we're closer to a water heater, but it's fine. Like that thing won't rock back anymore. So because we lagged it to the frame, so it's not going anywhere. So we're going to lose about 6 inches here. So we're going to probably keep it right around this line or wherever the stud falls. To be honest, we're kind of bound by the studs. So we'll see where that lands. And here's the kind of idea of what's going to happen. So it's going to be two shelving system. So there's going to be a top shelf and a bottom shelf. The bottom shelf is going to have a back brace and two front legs. And they're both going to be 2x2, so 2 foot by 2 foot. I might make them a little bit longer. I haven't decided yet because I do have some room to spare. So I can make them longer. But we'll see if I change it. But this is pretty much the layout. It's pretty straightforward. We're probably going to use 3 boards total. And then we're going to have a cantilever design for the top shelf. And they're all going to be on 2 studs. All right, so original plan there is not going to work per se because I got to figure out what layout is on this wall. For the studs, I'm pretty sure there's a stud right here. That means the other one would be right there. Might be okay, so I got to figure that out. And then I move the bikes over. So all I have to do is slide everything over to the left. Hopefully I can do that. And then build it and stack on top. Pretty much the height is going to be the same, but the width is going to change just because we're going to stay inside each stud. All right, so we made some design changes. So we just put some blocks on a wall. This flat board is going to sit here with its leg right here. All I did was tack that down, raise this up to what is level with the ground, because I don't know if this ground's leveled. And then I took the line, so there's always going to be a little bit extra. It's going to be some missing here because we're going to have a front board in front anyways, or maybe not. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, so that's how we're going to level it. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Run a board, put a stick up. So we're going to run another board like that. Then we're going to put a stick from the floor up, scribe it, cut it, and go from there. So we're just gonna screw this one into place. Had to make some slight changes. We had to get rid of the inner blocks because it was interfering too much. I figured it much. I thought I'd maybe get away with it, but I was short about an inch. So I chopped those, took those off. But before I did that, I scribed these blocks right here, these 2x4s. And then it should still be pretty flush. Yeah, it's still good, perfect. It sucks kind of wasted these boards. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to use them, but it's all right. It's part of the game. When you're kind of just figuring things out as you go, it's just part of the game, you know. We'll definitely find a use for these. Maybe not in this project, but for sure in the future. But the main reason was so one of those totes can fit in, and we were just shy because we switched to flat blocks. If we kept it on edge, we would have been okay, but because we didn't, we went flat because it was simpler. We messed that up, but that's done. That's done. So what we need to do is cut some plywood to fit that, and it's basically going to be 26 by 24. First one's done. The board kind of fucked up a little bit because I inched it. So I cut some plywood sheets, 24, actually I double inched it. So I was off by 2 inches. I don't know what happened. I was in the sun, it was hot, I was trying to get done quick. And that's what happens when you go fast. Sometimes you make big mistakes. But now this should be big enough, but it's okay. I had this really nice plywood actually. It was a sheet of 12 by 8, so we'll have enough. Maybe no, we won't have enough for the next shelf, so that sucks. But this should fit no problem now. tons of clearance. Yeah, we have an overlap here. That's fine. I actually didn't think about that. But that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. As long as I can fit something underneath there, I'm pretty happy. Next, we're gonna measure out height for this next one. I don't think we'll have time to do it. My son's probably gonna wake up soon. Plus, this printer is hard at work right now. But the good thing is, at least we got that done. So I'm gonna see how much more I can do. This one's gonna be pretty simple. It's gonna be 2 foot legs. You gotta figure out where the height is gonna be, but it's gonna be 2 foot legs here, here. It's gonna kick out, and then we're gonna cantilever. We had to make some modifications. I was gonna put the center brace on the side. It's easier to install, but I had to do it in the center because of the width of this. So we're about 25 and slightly over 3/4 on the back, and we're basically 25 even in the front. So we're gonna kick it out just like what happened on this desk build. That's fine. We're just gonna cut one just shy of 26, and then screw it out front side. So we're gonna have to flush cut something. So it's gonna be 24 minus 25 and 3/4, basically minus 5. So it's gonna be 20 and 3/4 in the center, which actually gonna work out because we might be able to use one of these. There we go. We got the front shelf situated. We're a little cattywampus. We're a little short in the front and wide in the back, but that's all right. That's okay. Doesn't need to be perfect. Notice we switched plywoods again. All right, let's just tack this in. Hit the screw. Hit the screw. Everything's assembled. Everything's right. Nice and sturdy. You've got plenty of room for things that can go on the side. And the best thing is now I can store one of these totes underneath. Yeah, there was a slight oversight. We got a lip. We got a little bit of a lip, but at least we can store some stuff. So that's awesome. Feels like this space has opened up quite a bit already. Very, very happy with this. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Remember, improvise, improvise, improvise. You can always figure a way out of problems, especially when it comes to woodworking. There you go. Love it. Now let's get rid of this thing.